Are you ready for Barbenheimer mania? That's because today's the day. Those two huge movies, Barbie and Oppenheimer, both opening today, and the National Association of Theater Owners is projecting that more than 200,000 moviegoers will get tickets to see both films, not just one of them, on the same day this weekend. That means fans are committing themselves to 4+ hours of movie watching of two films that really could not be any more different. But what they do have in common is record-breaking reviews and insane pre-release hype. Joining me now, Jason Nathanson, ABC News radio host. Okay, just tell us why the craze. Let's start with Barbie, then let's start with Oppenheimer.
It's just because you have two films that are done by very well-known people. So for Oppenheimer, you have Christopher Nolan, who's making this film. Everybody loves a Christopher Nolan film. And for Barbie, you have a doll, you have property here that people have grown up with, they've played with, they've loved, and you have a great team behind it. Greta Gerwig, who wrote it and co-wrote it and directed, Margot Robbie, who's the star and executive producer as well. So both of these films are in trusted hands, and people know that when these people make movies, they're going to hopefully be good. When it was first announced that we were going to get a Barbie movie, people were a little skeptical. What is that going to look like? What's it going to mean? Is it just going to be a commercial? Is it just going to be fluff? But in the hands of Greta Gerwig, it's turned into something that is really smart. It is a little bit cynical. It takes shots at Mattel, the parent company of Barbie, which I found really very funny. And it's just very well done as a production overall.
Okay, so, all right, full disclosure here. Have you been able to see both? Did you get a preview of both?
Yes, I have seen both in my capacity as a film critic as well. I've watched both. I didn't watch them both on the same day. I think that's a little ludicrous. But if you're a huge movie fan, go for it, I guess. But I did get a chance to see both, and I think both are fantastic films.
Okay, so you hit on Barbie a little bit. Now Oppenheimer, what did you love? Give us the standouts.
Oppenheimer is the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer and the recruitment of him to lead the Manhattan Project. It's about his life, the early years of him studying the people he met along the way, including Albert Einstein, and then the making of the bomb, and then its use and his thought about its use afterwards, and the way we in this country tend to build people up. He was on the cover of Time magazine as the father of the atomic bomb, and then tear them down as well. Fantastic performances by Cillian Murphy, who is going to get an Oscar nomination, his first Oscar nomination for Best Actor. Robert Downey Jr. is fantastic as well. We're used to seeing him as Iron Man, I think, in the past few years. He's got this other gear, which I think we know that he has, but we haven't seen him use it so much. Here, I almost assuredly say he's going to get an Oscar nomination as well. And the film itself is probably the first lock that I've seen so far this year for a Best Picture Oscar nomination.
Wow. All right. We are really looking forward and ahead. All right. Instead of competing with each other, you know, the casts have seemingly joined forces, right? And now they're on strike. So how is this all going to play into what's happening?
It almost seemed like it was a viral thing, the way this Barbenheimer thing was created, and people wanted to see both films, and then the casts were asked about it. There were memes and T-shirts, and I know we talked to the cast, and they said that they were excited to see it as well. They were asked on press lines, and it just became this seemingly organic thing. Now, I'm a little cynical. I know in Hollywood, a lot of attention is paid to marketing. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some marketing ploys behind this as well. But these films come from two different studios. And at the end of the day, what matters most is that Hollywood is in a really tough time right now. Summer box office has been down lower than last year, and last year was not a great year. And Hollywood needs a shot in the arm, a cash infusion. This is great for that, but also at a time when you have two unions on a massive strike. The morale is just pretty terrible here in Hollywood. So this is really good to help that.
I know. No matter what the movie, it's just always great to get in the theater, have some popcorn. In my kid's case, a big Slurpee, big icy. I look forward to seeing them both. Great to see you, Jason. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.